What up, stackers? Big Stack McGee here. How are you doing today? It is Saturday, May 15th. Beautiful day where I'm at. Mid 70s, perfect motorcycle riding weather. But before I get out on the bike, I thought time to open up a package that I've been waiting for from APMEX. Right now in the metals world, silver is right around 2750 and gold is around 1848 or something like that. Gold to silver ratio is right around 67 to 1, high 60s. So it's a still accumulation phase for me for both silver and gold. I was picking up more gold when it was a little bit closer down to 60, but finally got some silver. This one has a little bit of weight to it, so we'll kind of check out what we got here in just a moment. Kind of crazy, I think, seeing the price actions and what's going on with not just the metals markets, but the economy and the markets in general, and so many question marks. It's hard to know what to do. I think I've said in recent weeks that I've kind of been holding back a little bit. I'm not spending what I would normally spend on stacking because the prices are so dang high. But at the same time, I can't sit back and not get something, So I'm spending a little bit. My other investments all go just like normal, but with metals right now, I'm just kind of been holding back a little bit and, saving up more dry powder in case there is some kind of fire sale at some point. Then I'll figure that out. But see, the problem is that it's not just that prices in the metals are high; it's the availability is also low. And so when I say fire sale, that'd have to be pretty much a complete turnaround, and people would have to not want it. There'd be way more supply all of a sudden, and all those kind of things, which I don't see happen. Which is one of the reasons why I'm just going to kind of keep on. Call it dollar cost averaging, if you will. It's hard for me to buy silver when it's almost $28, knowing that the majority of the silver that I probably in my stack was picked up between $14 and $16. But at the same time, it's better than just sitting in dollar bills in my house. So let's go ahead and tear into this order from APMEX and see what I got. All right, so first up, we have a roll of silver dimes. We'll open that up and take a look at that a little bit closer. Let's see, what does it say? I paid $120 for these. That's crazy. All right, then 3 of these. They are 100 gram Noah's Ark from Armenia 2021 1 gram gold coins. We'll take those out and take a closer look. Those are for my kiddos. Those are just a gift. I have to shout out to Fish, the Inefficient Stacker, for cluing me into these. I didn't even know these were a thing until I saw them on his channel. And we'll talk about stacking 1 gram gold here in just a little bit. And I got my first Heraeus 10 ounce silver bar with a SAE certificate. Interesting. This looks a lot to me as I'm holding it like the those cast bars from Scottsdale. It's got that kind of thin profile. This is definitely a cast bar, but cool. All right, so let's go back to these gold coins for just a second. So through most of my stacking career, I've been primarily a low premium dude. Whatever I can get, gold and silver, as close a spot as possible. And the reason for that primarily is because when I first started, I was not at all an expert in stacking and in the world of trading metals. And I'm not going to say and pretend that I am now either, but I have 8 more years of experience now than I did when I started. The idea of premiums always scared me because it's like, I know what the intrinsic value of gold and silver are, and I believe in that. But beyond that, who's willing to pay premiums, right? Well, a lot of people are, and there's good reason for it. And only now am I really starting to kind of dabble a little bit. On my other channel, Big Stack Numismatics, which you can check out, I'll put a little card at the top here. I have gone in more into the world of going, all right, let's dabble in some collecting and, getting some coins and things that other people find value and beyond the intrinsic value. Well, in this case, these coins are just so pretty and a perfect kind of thing to give to my kid. They're going to love looking at these things. Let's take a closer look at this. See if I can't get this to zoom in a little bit here. Okay. First of all, everyone that has seen the Noah's Ark design, it's been around. This is, I got this in a silver coin. I think the first month or two that I stacked, because I just, of all the coins I looked at, I was like, this is a really cool design. It's just a real beautiful coin. And they're small, and this has got to be wafer thin, to get for it to be 1 gram. 32 of these to make an ounce. And so one of the things that Fish was talking about in his channel a couple weeks ago when I was checking out some of his reasons for collecting 1 gram gold is just like, would you rather have 1 ounce gold coin or with 32 of these bad boys? And I thought that's kind of cool. It's a neat way to look at it. It's still an ounce of gold. Yes, the premium is significantly higher on something that's so small. But guess what? These are trading in the aftermarkets for a lot more. I got this from APMEX. Let's see how much I paid. $106 from APMEX when I picked this up. And I see them all over for 130, 140, 150 bucks. So people are willing to pay that premium. And so there could come a time where people would, this is where largely I think a lot of the prepping community that stacks also would say like, well, yeah, fractional's good, but not when you paid that much with a premium, because that premium won't be there if you needed to in a pinch. But here's the deal. I like it. And that's kind of what Fish said too. It's like, why not? And I know that if I needed to, if all worst came to worst, I could sell this and get back what I paid for sure. So I know that my children will love having this added to their stack. I like finding new and fun things for them to look at. And any reason to get the coin collection out and go through it is always fun. So it used to be I'd primarily give them gifts of coins on their birthdays and Christmas and any other holiday I could think of, but now it's just because, so I'm stacking less for myself, and every time I'm getting something, I'm trying to find something else I can to give to them. So kind of fun. I have no problem stacking these. So here we are with 3 grams of gold, or a tenth an ounce of gold, essentially. Paid about $318 for these, which from a weight standpoint, it's not very efficient, but that's okay. It's okay to stack what you want, right? So I'm going to do that. All right, let's tear into this Heraeus silver bar here. Oh, that was right. Definitely a cast situation. Just looks nice. It's obviously quite shiny. Heraeus Fine Silver 999.9. Heraeus Edementali. Does it say Hanau? 10 ounce. And it's got a serial. And it's got the... I've got a few silver bars that have, like I say, cards like this, certifying what they are, but cool. That's it. I like this because it looks smaller than it should be for 10 ounces. You know what I mean? It's like a normal extruded silver bar would be, wider and longer. But this has more of a thickness to it. And that's what gives it that deceiving... it looks like it's smaller than it is. I dig it. All right, what did I pay for that? $320. So $320 is as of right now $5 over spot. That's insane. I've never in my life paid $5 over spot for silver. That's crazy. The closest I've come would have been American Silver Eagles, and even then, back in the day when I completed my entire monster box collection, I don't know that there was any that I paid more than 350 over spot, and that I was like swallowing. Like, oh man, that seems excessive, right? All right, let's check out these dimes here. Now I'm also been stacking 90%. I have a collection of guardhouse boxes that can fit a whole number of tubes of these things, and I've mentioned in the past that I'm getting close on my dime box. And so I need to go back and pull these out. I have, people ask sometimes, like, where's the updates on those? And the problem is that I don't have my collection of guardhouse boxes in the same place that I have some of the other stuff that I store. So in order for me to go and update my collection on those, I'm going to have to go and get those. So talking about fractionals, it's hard to get much more fractional than silver dimes. Looks like there's a couple of Mercs in there, along with the Roosevelts. Love splashing this stuff around. These don't make as cool a clink as like $50 or even quarters, but let's find a nice one to look at here. Cool. So yeah, I think in an upcoming video I will retrieve my guardhouse boxes and I'll reunite the new tubes of coins that I picked up. I've gotten some dimes and silver quarters, and we'll kind of see where we're at, because a lot of times seeing how much is left to completion will drive my future purchase habits with this stuff. Oh. Well, there you have it. Kind of an eclectic order from APMEX. Let's see here. The silver dimes, I think that's probably about a little bit more than 3.5 ounces of silver in there. 10 ounces of silver in this Heraeus bar. And a tenth of an ounce of gold to be given to my children. So, yeah, that's it. Overall, a pretty good unboxing, in my opinion. And, yeah, I guess that's all I have for you right now. I'll be back at you real soon. I'm going to film a video for my other channel here real quick, and then I'm going for a ride. But I appreciate you coming around and checking out this video. This is Big Stack Cookie, and I hope you have fun.